What is good, YouTube? I'm Chris here. We come back at y'all with another vid. Man, a crazy weekend, another crazy release as well. These here I want to talk about with y'all is another hold or sell video for these Court Purples 2.0s. I saw on the live chat, shout out to everyone that came onto the live cop, man. So I saw a lot of people took W's on these Court Purples from either the sneakers app, Foot Locker. I saw some people take some W's and all, but I saw a lot of people take W's, man. So shout out to everyone out there that actually cooked on these things. Yes, these things were actually kind of a little bit hard to get. Not nearly as hard as the first one. These here, remember, these were way more limited. Still a great shoe, still a great colorway. The race on these things are not that crazy right now. I mean, you gotta think these things retail now for $170 plus tax and shipping or whatever. It can come up to like $180 to $190. But depending on sizes that you guys got, depending on sizes that you have, there's still some good resale, definitely. Ones, we gotta kind of think like, ones are not exactly what they used to be anymore. It's not, you know, a couple years ago. I think we just got Jordan 1 fatigue. Like, I mean, my goodness, how many Jordan 1s have came out? A lot. And with these here, now we're kind of in, like, you know, we're in this little situation that we're in. So this here is like really cautioning to me because I just don't know if stores will get pairs later down the road once stores open. I'm hearing all kind of different things. So we really just don't know. Will store get these things once stores open? Was this the whole stock from, you know, that we just had this weekend? Was that it? I mean, I saw a lot of people take W, so it could be, but you just never know, especially with everything going on. I mean, my goodness, I'm not gonna be, have anyone got like a delayed shipment? I'm not gonna get mine till the 23rd from the sneakers app. And people still had a lot of pairs that they were pre-selling these things. So a lot, or, you know, early releases on these things or whatever. I saw a lot of people had those. So that just tells me there was a lot of pairs of these. Was it more than the pine greens? I wouldn't say all that, but it's still quite a bit. And like I said, man, we'll see once all these things go around. So this here to me is kind of like a caution hold as well, but I still think overall, like, let's say maybe a couple months, definitely within over a year, these things are going to be a good hold. Definitely going to be a good hold. Don't think it's going to be as much as these. These here is just what they're going for, like, they were way more limited. The materials on these things are a lot better. People just love this one way more better. So I think don't compare these. So whatever these are is definitely gonna be less than these. So, but I still say these are gonna be a good hold, man, for real. Depending on sizes, like let's say from a size 7.5 all the way to about 9.5, it's pretty of a good hold. We're probably right now prices I saw like around like $250 to like $220. You know, pretty decent. I could see it if you hold it for a while. It, you know, about like, shoot, like $300 or something like that, over that. So definitely like $320, $330, $300 within about a year to about 6 months for sure. It all depends about, you know, how the economy goes as well. But definitely good hold right now. But if you want to sell it, just in case, we don't know what's gonna happen when stores open, because if I find out, I'll let you guys know. If I do find out, if I find out that stores do get these things, it's definitely gonna have to dump them, because I don't think they're gonna brick like the pine greens did, because the pine greens, my goodness, those things just, it was another level. Those things just basically bricked. I believe these things are gonna do better than pine greens. I don't know how much more, but they're still gonna do better. Even once people start to get pairs from this release, you know, they're gonna dip down a little bit, you know. Probably from a size 9, like maybe 200. I mean, size 9.5, like 210 to 200. Size 8 can still be around like 220, 230, and so on and so forth. But if you guys got the small sizes, like the small sizes, anywhere from a 4 to about a 6.5, you are gold. Those were the true money size there. There was no GS sizes, I don't think. It was mainly all men's sizes. So I believe they're trying to, you know, they try to take the Yeezy route. So any of those small sizes is a 100% hold. Definitely. I mean, those prices right now. So a size, my goodness, size 4, 6 is like 400, 500. Wow, that's amazing. So size 4 to 6.5 is already 500. My goodness. If you want to sell it, go ahead, because that's a pretty good come up. I'm not gonna even lie. the lowest asking is 350, highest is 400. So those prices will go down once people get pairs. Size is 7, it's about like 270. Size 6.5 or 7.5 all the way to about a 9 is the same price, about 250, and even in size 9.5 is 240. Size 10 is pretty decent, still doing all right. It's 240 right now. I expect those prices to go down a little bit. Shoot, I think all sizes are actually pretty good on these things as of right now. Okay, as of right now, but still, if I had a big size, like a size, you know, 10 and up, I think I would dump it, because they could go down quite a bit significant. But if you hold it for a while for all sizes, you should be fine. It'll still be fine. But how much more do you want to hold it? Probably like, you know, size 11, 250, 280 maybe. You know, if you hold it for about size 6 months to a year. You know, this here is still a good shoe. It's purple, has the Laker colorway. It just makes sense. I mean, I really hate to compare it to the pine greens, but I just can't help it right now, because like, my goodness, like the pine greens has been hasn't been doing too well. I mean, they're fine. They're just not doing too like all that crazy. Just for like all sizes, they're about almost the same, like 290. Only a 7.5 and a 7 is doing really well. I hate to compare these things to the pine greens 2.0s, because, you know, it's pretty similar of, like, you know, color scheme. Well, not color scheme, but like it's pretty similar to like how it is, you know. But like I said, I truly think these are gonna do much better than the pine greens, so I wouldn't really worry about that. And right now the market's kind of going back up a little bit, you know. It's going back up. It's not like completely dead or down, so I wouldn't worry about that. But the market is doing okay. It's not plummeting anymore. I think it's kind of creeping back up a little bit, just a little bit. So don't worry about that. Once things, like, you know, this whole situation, once we're done with this, the market will get back in order, and in due time these things will do just fine. So I definitely think it's definitely a really good hold. If you need to sell it because you're afraid if it's going to either dip down, then yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and sell it, make a couple dollars, you know, make some lunch money. With this shoe here, this shoe is a perfect shoe that I wouldn't sell these things on the app. I'm just saying, because they take way too much out of it, and by the time you sell it on the app, you're not really making much money to begin with. So, you know, with all the fees and everything, I probably would try to sell these things, like, let's say, like at, you know, locally on Instagram, stuff like that. Anywhere you can think of doing without trying to, you know, take precautions. Hopefully you don't get, you know, scammed out there and all that. Just be very careful. And like I said, if you guys want to hit me up on the DMs, I will be buying pairs as well on the purples, just depending on sizes and prices as well. I'm probably not gonna try to invest way too much money into it. Like if I had like you know, like $100,000 to invest in core purples, I might feel like I would. I just feel like it's gonna be a pretty decent investment. I mean, you just can't go wrong with this. Jordan 1s, purple, you know, Laker colorway, somewhat limited. But then again, I'm just not sure how it's gonna be once stores open. So that's one thing I'm kind of worried about. So like I said, that's up to you guys how you guys wanna, if you wanna hold it or not. To me, it's definitely a hold. It's gonna be a long-term hold for me. Probably, you know, they could be a really good, decent pair. It just, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a good colorway for real. I mean, especially anyone out there in LA, shoot. I mean, this is a Laker colorway for sure. You just can't go wrong with it. But my goodness, small sizes already. If you want to hold it, sky's the limit, my goodness. But the price is already so high on those, so I would be careful with those as well. This definitely would be a really good hold, and it's like, I feel like that's like a really rare size. But if you can sell it at $500, that's a really good come up. I'm not sure if I could pass up on that if someone offered me $500 on a small sizes, and you have like 1 or 2 pair of those, like only for $180, that's a $300 come up, really. So, and even these things here, like you know, if you want to make some lunch money here and there, it should be fine. We'll see how these things go about. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it for the hold and sell video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope everyone out there is doing well and staying safe, guys. I get it, man. I know I can't wait till, you know, life gets back in order and all that. But I just want to let you guys know, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching the lives and the live chats and everything. So it definitely makes this quarantine go by a lot faster. So if you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me at all my social media at Jumpman Chris. Don't forget in Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, stay safe out there, guys. I'm Jumpman Chris. Stay tuned. Got more content, more videos to come. We're not gonna stop grinding, okay, guys? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Jumpman Chris. Push.